I have another tent to set up. This is the Featherstone Ultralight one-person Obsidian backpacking tent. Now, I wasn't sent this tent. I purchased this tent myself, and I've yet to set it up, so this will be the first time, and I thought I'd bring you guys along with me. Let's check her out and see if she's any good. I'm guessing that this is the tent and this is the Rainfly. We'll take a look at the Rainfly a little bit later. Let's pitch this tent. Oh, look at this. It comes with a Rainfly. So it looks like a Rainfly is just included in the price. And man, that's light. It's ripstop nylon. It's either nylon or polyester, but it's ripstop. And that's pretty good. All right. that. Cute little ultralight tent stakes. Those are kind of perfect. So it's taken a little bit of work to get this thing staked out, taut, and the wind ain't helping, but I reckon that's real world conditions, ain't it? All right, so what I've done here is, it's interesting, the tent tarp, the ground tarp, has its own stakes put in the ground there, and I had to use 2 separate stakes to get the actual tent sitting on the tarp to pitch taut. They couldn't share the same tent stakes, which is interesting. I mean, it's not a deal breaker, but that's interesting. And let's take a look at the tent here. It looks spacious. That looks more like a person and a half tent, but that's good, right? And it looks like plenty of roof space right there. That ain't bad. Let's take a look around the back. Yeah, she's handsome. She's pretty. I do like how light the thing is. I like all the space on the inside for a 1-person tent. It's like just the right amount. Not a full 2-person, just enough for like your gear and stuff like that. Plenty of headroom. This looks like a loft sort of thing. Let's tie that up. That's removable. That's nice. So I don't usually use these sorts of things, but it does, you know, it adds no weight to that tent. That ain't bad, boys, I'll tell you. Plenty of room in here. My sleeping pad would take up about this much, about to this middle. Plenty of room in here for my dog or a dog or two. Let's see, pockets. No pockets here, just that loft thing. Well, that ain't bad. The walls here kind of come in a little bit, even though they've got these poles here stretching things out. They kind of bow in. Tell you what, since you fell over, why don't you come on in the tent with me? Here's that gear loft that is removable. You got your lantern hanger there. Plenty of room in here. Oh, plenty of room. Thick paper tags that add about 4 pounds to the whole thing. Let's put the Rainfly on and see what it looks like with the Rainfly. Rainfly feels like very, I love this type of sil nylon. That's what it feels like. It's it's like a checkered ripstop sil nylon. it's got an air vent right there. That's nice. Good air vent for airflow. It's only on one side though, so you know that part of the design could be better. Could really use one on both sides. It's got this enormous door here on the side. I ain't sure what that's all about. It zips all the way to the end of the tent. So I mean that whole side, this whole side right here, zips open and can fold out of the way. And there's another interesting thing. On the other side of the Rainfly, it creates a storage area for like a backpack or something, but how are you supposed to get into it? There's no zipper to zip that up to put your backpack in there or anything. Of course, you got that other storage area here on this other side. You can see it's spacious in here. It's not a bad tent. I mean, it's actually a really good tent. There's just some kind of head scratching elements to it, like that thing right there, that vestibule, which you can't get into. You have to take the stake out of the ground, lift that vestibule up to put anything up underneath there. That doesn't make any sense. There's no zipper to get in there. You see that? So there is a vestibule space, but how are you supposed to get in there? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Of course, you got this vestibule on this other side, and I reckon beggars can't be choosers, can they? Well, not bad. You see if I can show you how these walls kind of concave in. See how the walls kind of concave in. It's not a deal breaker, but not bad. Not a bad tent. All right, let's do one last walk around. There's that vestibule area I was telling you about. What are you supposed to do with that vestibule? You're supposed to take the stake out every time you want to put something up underneath there and get back to it. That don't make no sense. It needs a zipper. I appreciate that it's there, but it needs a zipper. again, as with another tent I reviewed recently, they made the tent poles, they partitioned them off into these nice small sections here, and I really appreciate that. I don't like having to carry tent poles that are like that long. So the fact that they've broken them down into these nice small portions or segments, I really appreciate that. You can pack that away in your pack and won't even know they're there. Also, the tent stakes that come with this tent are fantastic. They're so lightweight and just the right size. You go to Walmart or something like that to buy tent stakes, you know, your tent stakes are going to be like that, and that's really overkill in most situations. So I just really love those small, lightweight aluminum tent stakes that come with this tent.